and welcome to New Incentives. For the next few weeks, we will be offering a series of special talks on how couples can find solutions to problems in their relationships. All programs will be available on audio cassette by calling us toll-free at 1-888. But right now, here's our seminar instructor and performance coach with our continuing series on how to confront problems and maintain love in your relationship.
Thank you very much, Michael G. And we're going to be picking up from last week's discussion on confronting problems in relationships. Last week we began by talking about the 4 stages of romantic love. If you recall, we talked about stage 1, the starry eyes or infatuation, where the couples are overly optimistic, forever clinging on each other, somewhat blind to faults and imperfections in one another. They are attracted to each other's physical appearances, their fun personalities, their opinions, along with the security feelings of completeness. Stage 2, what we call the awakening. Now, this is the point in the couple's lives where they snap out of the love trance and begin to see the reality picture for what it really is. They see the faults, the bad habits, and other undesirable traits and characteristics. Then they move on to stage 3, which we call Judgment Day. Judgment Day, where the couple now takes assessment of the relationship, determining the practicality of building a future together. Should they continue the relationship or call it off? Assuming that the pair decides to stay together of their own free will without force, blackmail, unfortunate circumstances, or threats, the couple now moves to the 4th stage, which we call the acceptance. The acceptance, this is where the couple's non-coerced acceptance of each other despite faults can now be symbolized by an engagement or eventual marriage. Now, after the wedding bells, according to a national survey, marriages usually fall into one of the 4 basic categories. Number 1, we talked about the essential marriage, or what we call the Huxtable relationship, as seen on the Bill Cosby Show, where marriage is seen as an enriching and rewarding bond of union between the husband and wife, where they deeply love each other and wouldn't trade their partner for anything in the world. Number 2, we talked about the congenial marriage, where these couples also love each other and feel that their marriage is somewhat happy. Their focus, however, is on the children, work, or other responsibilities. This relationship we compared to Mr. and Mrs. Brady of the Brady Bunch. Number 3, we talked about the lackadaisical marriage, where these couples admit to a rather ho-hum or boring relationship. Their marriage may have survived for many years, celebrating anywhere from 3 to 60 years of marriage, and look pretty good from the outside. But inside, the marriage has little or no real substance. The flame was out long ago. We compared this relationship to Al and Peg Bundy on Married with Children. Although these couples care for each other, it's more like a brother and a sister relationship than a union between a husband and wife.